With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They'll start the drive with Jamal Charles.
Across midfield.
Touchdown, Falcons! Jamal Charles, 76 yards.
And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10
at their own 23. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw, it's Brady. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Following the interception, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Charles. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. And And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return here for Perry. That'll be a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 93 yards rushing now for Charles. He's got a first down.
Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Young's throw here complete to Kelsey.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Coming right, this is Charles. Nifty move. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Buying time to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
From the 7, it's second and 5.
Throwing, Young. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Third down and 13.
Young. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And no return here for Perry. That'll be a touchback.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
And that flag accepted. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Young wasting no time, right to the air.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Young.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete.
going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, Young. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Young to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, luck. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They run it. It's Charles. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jamal Charles taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. On first down, Breeze. Underneath, he's got Olsen. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Jones will come now in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Breeze now. Is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Breeze. Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Hey, check that streak.
A first down carry here for Charles. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They have great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Young now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Young working out of the gun. Touchdown! Back home. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
Got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out.
Pushing his way through.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Breeze now on first down.
Room past the 35.
And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Breeze. He completes it to Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. He'll find Jones again, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Throwing now is Breeze. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now Breeze. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Peyton. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Walter Payton, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he returns this to the 22. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. And he's going to have the Falcons first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And they're going to speed things up here. Again, it's Charles.
And taken down just shy of the 40. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
They go up the middle of Jamal Charles. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
19 Tiger.
Young on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now a give, right side, Charles. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Young will set to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
Hester to return from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Bree's going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they've got it very deep in enemy territory. It's inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Left thing, 19. 19 right. Trap 50, trap 50.
Now here's Young. Touchdown, Falcons! Travis Kelce from 6 yards away. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their...